I think he's fine. I haven't talked to PJ, but his hand was cramping up. And even when I went out there to see him the first time, I could see him doing all the gesticulations. And so we talked. I said, can he throw a couple? Yes. Watch him. He looked okay. Go back to the dugout, and I can see he's kind of pushing the ball, and the gun said 88. So that's really not who he is. And that's why I went on and said, listen, man, I'm seeing 88. I'm seeing you push the ball. I don't want you to get hurt. So we moved it along at that point. That's exactly what happened. I think he's fine. I haven't heard anything otherwise. More than anything, it sounds like a dehydration situation, but I don't know that. Pardon me? Yeah, I don't anticipate anything awful. I don't. Of course. I mean, the bunt right there, again, I much prefer Addison swinging there with Candelario on deck and then Baez. I mean, Addie's really been a very good run producer at the plate. So the tying run was already at second base. I liked that. No, I have no remorse about that whatsoever. I thought it was the right thing to do, and I still think it was.
Joe, from the fact that this is a makeup game and the rain delay and you're at Astros, how do you summarize such a bizarre game at every...
And how about the crowd? I mean, if the place is packed on a makeup game night, it gets rained on, and everybody hangs out. And they eventually had to go home. Tomorrow is what, Friday? So there's people are working. But it was a great crowd. It was a great atmosphere. In spite of Jason getting out of the game early, Kyle was fantastic picking it up. Travis getting a couple outs, and then Kyle doing what he did really helped us because our bullpen was really kind of short. And again, just trying to piece it all together there at the end. Part of the pretty much Patton, if I had to pitch anybody other than that, after that, it would not have been something I wanted to do, just based on recent workload. So that's the way it works out sometimes. I think he's fine. He just started getting stiff. I think that's another thing. Just ice it down. He'll be sore, but able to play tomorrow. I think Frank Coeur thought that we were throwing at him based on the fact they hit several of our guys. Now, if you noticed, I was not really upset because I really believe their young pitchers just missed. And I think there's definitely a difference between intent and a ball gets away from a guy without intent. So I thought KB's was a breaking ball. The ball that Jason ducked was a breaking ball. The ball that hit Rizzo was legit. That was a fastball in. But I don't think anything was malicious on their part. So Frank Coeur took exception, which he should not have.
Wilson told us before the game he's just feeling extremely comfortable behind the plate and obviously hitting.
Yeah.
He's able to produce runs late, which has been a problem over the last couple.
Yeah, he's had good at-bats. He's definitely not afraid. He's going to he might have a bad moment. He did have a pass ball today. He might have a bad at-bat, but it does not impact the next moment, which I really like. A lot of young players, it may. But with him, he's able to really trash it and move on to the next moment. Yeah, he had his fastball was jumping at the plate. We had some opportunities, first and second line drive to center field that they doubled up KB. That was a good at bat by Zobrist right there. That was a big play. I thought when they struck out Listella on the full count, changeup was a big play because that could have loaded the bases for Bryant. So there were some moments that we had a really good opportunity. But overall, he did pitch well. He finally broke through. I mean, we had the lead, and of course, right there, Ronnie, with the one-run lead, you're looking for the game to be over, and then everybody's happy, but it didn't play out that way.